Hello, my name is Gerardo Tabuada, and I'll be talking to you about my reflective project. I was able to complete my reflective project online by using my outline. Some problems I faced during the making of my reflective project was the structure of the draft. I couldn't quite get a good structure, but I managed to get some help by my instructor, and I got some pointers on how to structure it. I had to find some reliable resources that supported my reflective project, and I was able to find a few that helped me to a great extent. One of the sources I used was Time. It's very reliable and people read the articles and magazines from there. Also, during my research I tried to find magazines, articles published by trustworthy sources such as Time, NBC, and college researches. The reason why I focused on college researches was because it provided great statistics. One of the low points on the writing process was that I couldn't quite finish the reflective project with the best conclusion. There was from time to time where I was thinking on what to write, and I couldn't really get my thoughts straight. I also had to pick up my pace while working on the reflective project since the deadline was getting close. I worked better under pressure, so it was not really a problem for me. My research, in fact, was really successful, since every source I chose was connected to my reflective project. It was either connected to side A or side B. I learned quite a lot from my reflective project. I learned the pros and cons of side A and side B. I was able to balance both sides, so I got to learn a lot from both sides. Thanks to the research I conducted, I was able to balance side A and side B. But I also had my own position that I did not state on my reflective project. If I were to undertake this research again, I would do things differently. I started my reflective project quite late, and one of the first things I would do differently is start my project on time and manage my time wisely. Another thing that I would do differently is conduct my research more effectively and not wasting my time focusing much on the structure of the reflective project. There was times I just focused a lot on the structure, and I couldn't quite get what to write. There was some points where I had to ask my instructor for pointers. Another thing that I would do differently is searching for better sources. I indeed got some good sources, but not all of them were very effective. Some sources that I got had more to side A than to side B, which wasn't really good since I needed to balance both on my sides. I didn't really want to take a position in my reflective project. All I wanted to do is balance my sources. Overall, my reflective statement was really good, and I felt proud of finishing my draft on time, and I'm certainly looking forward on getting feedback on when to improve. I know some stuff can be improved, such as grammar errors and conducting a little bit more research, but I kind of faced some problems during the research. Some of the problems were not enough statistics. I needed some evidence to back up my thesis for side A and side B. Some of the strategies I took to find good resources was I focused on some tiny aspects of the sides, and I was able to find good evidence on that. I incorporated the evidence I found from the sides into my reflective project, and I felt like my research was successful, but at the same time I don't think it was very effective on my project. There were some points in my project that were very weak, some points. and I felt like it could be improved. If I was to change my approaching strategies in the process, I think I would have done way better. I could have done more research, and my opening thesis would be good. I felt like I gave good background information, such as when was the video games created, and how did it evolutionize, the prices on video games, how much did it cost, and all of the research I made was conducted by articles such as IGN, Times, NBC. I try to look for reliable resources. I concluded from this that both sides have had pros and cons. There was not really a side where it was the best. There was some downfalls and some good points in the sides. If some questions emerge as a result of my research, I feel like I could answer them. I felt like I did enough research to answer any questions that come my way. And my understanding of the topic got way better. And I felt like I could improve a little bit better. And that's all.